Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to deal with bully squads in Dead by Daylight. Now, as a killer, especially like when you're starting out, bully squads could be relatively frustrating to deal with, but with these tips, you will be able to learn how to deal with them and make them look like complete morons. Now, we're going to divide this up into sections like I do normally. First chapter will be defining a bully squad, since some people misuse the term bully squad quite a bit. And I'm going to be explaining what a bully squad is by definition. We're going to go over common bully squad tactics, and then we're going to go over how to deal with those bully squad tactics. Now, first up, chapter 1. What is a bully squad? A bully squad is generally a 3 to 4 man swift. They don't bother doing generators or anything like that. Their whole point, their sole existence, is to use the game mechanics to try and bully you and make sure you do not have fun by using the game mechanics against you. Not in a way not to win, but to try and assert dominance. Now, with time and experience, these bully squads will be much less of a threat and more of just a pushover, but I'm going to fast accelerate you to that point with this video. Now, next up to chapter 2, we're going to go over common bully squad tactics. So generally, bully squads, they will go and pick certain maps to do different kind of strategies, and the map will vary depending on what kind of bully squad you're up against. There are multiple different kinds of bully squads. For example, there is the flashlight bully squad, probably the most infamous of the bully squads. It's where they'll basically purposely go down in the open and then just get constant flashlight saves off you and just prevent you from hooking anyone via flashlights. They'll do a little clicky with the flashlight, all that, and just make it basically impossible to pick up. Then there is the Sabo squads. They'll bring like toolboxes and whatnot. They'll bring petrified oaks to spread out the hooks by a lot. And then they'll go and sabo the hooks in the area so you can't go and hook anyone. And then the final type of bully squad are the breakout wiggle squads, where they'll bring foil over, breakout, and whatnot, and they'll go to places where it's difficult for you to reach a hook in a timely manner, preferably with a drop. Maps with like a drop, like for example Area Crows with the main building, or Dead Dog Saloon with the second floor of the saloon. And they're basically making it so it's impossible for you to get to any hooks, so picking up is not at all an option. And that is all the different types of bully squads. There could be more, but those are the 3 most common that you will see whenever you're dealing with a bully squad. pay attention to the map and what items they have, as it could give away what kind they are. And now finally we're going into how to counter these different types of bully squads. And for that, we're going to go into a custom game, and I'm going to show off different maps or whatnot to equate to different types of bully squads, and just show you how to prevent those from happening. And I will see you to the gameplay. Alright, here we are. We are at Dead Dog. We're going to show how to deal with bully squads on this map, as this is a somewhat common map for bully squads. Now I'll just have a bot match, as I just want to show you the kind of stuff that they're going to try on a map like this. But they're going to be focusing on this building right here, the main building, the saloon. They're gonna focus here, and they're gonna be here for a large majority of the match. What I'll do is they won't really bother looping. They'll instead be using these lockers here, and there's some down there, some over there. We're gonna use like these lockers and use a perk called Head On to stun by dash to burst out of the locker and then stun you. So if you think that they're going to be trying this, like you're chasing someone, they run past these lockers, and if you think that they're gonna try a head-on play, act like you're gonna go and then back off and you want to try and bait them into doing it too early, and then you could just get like a free hit there. And that's like for head-on squads. Now if they're like trying to do a wiggle strat, what they're gonna do is they're gonna run right into this building and sit right here with foil over and whatnot, and perks to like make it so you wiggle faster. Because with foil over, you got the there's a drop like right there. They're gonna expect you to drop, and that'll give them more wiggle progress. Now, what you want to do in these situations, say you down someone right here. What you want to do is, instead of picking them up immediately, you want to open up this doorway right here, drop down here, and then place them on this hook right here. And that's how you counter the bullies. That's how you counter them right here. If they sabo this hook, however, if they're smart and know this, and they sabo this, just immediately drop them. Drop them as soon as you can, leave them slugged, and then go after the others. Because at that point, you're not reaching a hook. And it's better to just leave them on the ground there. Now with flashlight squads, I could just go ahead and use the same map. What you want to do is, most of the time, if you can, if say you down someone, if you think that they're going to go for a flashlight save, you want to face a wall like this whenever you pick them up, so that way they're unable to get the flashlight save. Now let's say that's not always going to be the case, as you know, what if you down someone like right here? There's nowhere to look. Well, in that case, there's no worries, as if you think that they're gonna try this, you get them down, and then act like you're going to pick them up. Like, look down, act like you're gonna pick them up, and then stop, and then look around, see if you could spot them. And if you do, if they're dumb, they'll run out preemptively, try and go for the save because they think they're gonna pick it up, and then you could see them, chase after them, get like a hit, and then try again. And like you would either have one or two things happen. Either well, actually technically three. One of three things would happen. So you would have the first option, you fake it, the guy you just injured runs back, and if they're close enough, you could try and get the another's down. And there's the second option, you down them, and then another guy pops up, you can hit him, scare him away, and then repeat the process. And then the third option is nothing happens, and you just pick him up and get away for free. But you do want to make sure that you look away in the opposite direction. As soon as the survivor with the flashlight runs away, you want to look in the opposite direction, so that way there is no possible way for them to get up in front. And yeah, that's how you deal with both the flashlight squads, the head-on gamers, and also the boilover squads in one go. I could do the same with area crows, but it's generally the same concept, except with area crows it's slightly different, as there's a spot on the map they're gonna run to. What you want to do is you just want to hit them and then let them bleed out. There's no way you're gonna hook anyone from there unless you're running a specific build or specific perks. That's not gonna happen. Now, if they're underneath the pallet, it's generally the same thing as flashlights. What you want to do is you want to edge just enough to where you get the pickup prompt, and then pick up, and if you're lucky, you'll be able to pick them up, and then you'll be too far away from the pallet for them to really get you. But I wouldn't really count on that. But yeah, that does it for those types of squads, and that covers it for like specific bully squads. And these are like tips that you can apply to any killer, because sometimes, you know, you're not always gonna happen to bring the best perks to deal with the situation or whatnot, because DBD can be pretty unpredictable with who you go up against at times. So these are tips that will apply regardless of the killer you're playing. Here I have a bully. If you're so afraid of bully squads and you need like a perk build to use to defeat such squads, then I have the perk build for you that will deal with all types of bully squads, and it's just an all-around anti-bully squad build, and that is agitation. So that way you can carry survivors faster. Deadlock, you know, in case they decide to give up on doing the bully squad thing and attempt to go do gens, helps with a little bit of slowdown. And then the next perk you're going to bring is, where is it? Lightborn. This is the next perk you're gonna bring to deal with those pesky flashlights. You want to bring Lightborn. Now for the final perk slot, you could bring one of two perks, it does not matter. Both are equally good. And that is either, you could go with either Starstruck to deal with body blocking, or you could do Mad Grit, which makes it so whenever you hit another survivor with a basic attack, it pauses the wiggle timer for 4 seconds. You run either Mad Grit or Starstruck, it does not matter. Pick your poison. Both are equally good at dealing with survivors that will try and body block. Now these two perks, they'll deal with Sabo squads, and also they'll deal with the Sabo squads and just survivors that try and body block or whatnot. Yeah, this is the anti-bully squad build. It covers a wide variety of bully squads. Yeah, but if you don't have this build and you're going up against like Sabo squads and whatnot, my general tip for Sabo squads is just, if they Sabo a hook in front of you, just immediately drop the survivor and then go after someone else, and then just leave them on the ground. Go after someone else. Eventually, you'll drain through their resources, you'll drain through their toolboxes and whatnot, and eventually you'll take them all down. See, the main trick to dealing with all kinds of bully squads, it's all about attrition. They can't keep doing that forever, you know? They can't keep doing it forever. Eventually, they're going to run out of resources to do so. And that's when you capitalize on that lacking of resources. And my final tip for dealing with bully squads is just get better at playing killer. And it'll just become naturally easier to deal with bully squads, as bully squads, they're only really effective at low to mid-level play. The more you get better at this game, the easier it will be to deal with bully squads. And that is everything on bully squads. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked this video, please give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.